Greetings and welcome to my sacred space. My name is Raven and thank you so much for being here. Today we get to have a look at the Metaphysical Cannabis Oracle deck by Liminal 11. I'm so excited to go through this with you guys. I have been waiting all week just to have the time to film this video because really this deck is so interesting to me. When I did the year-end haul video, I got to peek at some of the images of this deck and gosh, they were just absolutely mind-blowing. So this is a deck actually published by Liminal 11, so that's the same publishing house as the Luna Soul Tarot, Mystical Medleys, and your Modern Witch Tarot. So let's open her up. Oh, you can see it's there already. The Devil's Lettuce. That's what they call it. I don't agree. But yeah, look at the insides of the box. It's so trippy. Okay, so this is the tray. Of course, you can see the cannabis there, the leaf. And then we get to see the cards. I forgot to mention, if you were just here to have a look at the images of this deck, please do check out the timestamp in my description box below. Click on it and you will jump forward to that part because in my videos, I like to talk about the packaging, the cardstock, and the guidebooks. Just for anyone out there who, of course, might be interested in all of those things as well. Alright, so let's put the deck here first because we are going to leaf through the guidebook. This is matte. It's the shiny, no, not shiny, slippery matte feel, which I like. Look at that. So many things going on, and there's a joint right in the middle. Okay, colors are wonderful. Breathe into your consciousness and breathe out to the universe. Okay, I like that. So, it smells really nice as well for book sniffers out there. So, okay, so this deck is created by Maggie Wilson and Edge. I wonder why that is not written elsewhere in this deck. Huh. In the box rather. That's strange. Alright, so actually this is printed by Sterling Ethos. So I think that is the actual production company. I'm not sure what Liminal 11 is. Maybe it's like a segment or a sector of that company who prints, I don't know, Oracle decks and Tarot decks. I'm guessing, but yeah, please let me know in the comment section below. I would love to know the difference between Liminal 11 and Sterling Ethos, or their connection at least, because that's something that I really am not knowledgeable about. Anyway, okay, so the texts are by Maggie Wilson and the images are by Ejiwa Ebe. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Ejiwa Ebenebe. Okay, I think her nickname is Edge. His, her, I don't know. Alright, so you have the table of contents over here. It's good to have that. Okay, so in this part you have the card index, and I think it's really cool that they were able to include all of the cards in just 2 pages so that it's easier for people to refer to the pages. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, right off the bat, I'm seeing a lot of foreign terms here, or names or words. These are just like so different. So I hope I don't mispronounce anything, and if I do, I apologize. So here you would have the acknowledgements from Maggie and Edge, introduction, okay, and then understanding the deck. So this is the origin story of your deck. Maybe this explains why they decided to focus on the cannabis plant. All right, I'm already just, having a look at the page, I'm already seeing a lot of information, like a lot of things that I'm not familiar about, like the goddess Asherah, whose existence centered around the use and cultivation of cannabis, was revered in Hebrew and Canaanite cultures. Okay, so that's something that's very, very new to me, and I do love learning new things. So I guess, diving into this guidebook is going to be very, very interesting. Okay, so you have the connection over here, the co-creation, the work, and then you have the suits. All right, so okay, so here they have major arcana cards. Okay, so that's why I saw the magician earlier. Interesting. You have the physical suits, cannabis suits, Oracle suit, integration suit, and culture suit. Beautiful card. Oh, beautiful image over here. Okay, and then you go on to the meaning. So we have Meta Arcana, Vrai. Kind of wish they added how to pronounce the names of the cards just so that we're not inventing things. So is it Vri, Vrai? I don't know. Okay. Manifestir, the Witch Doctor, Saraunia Uwa. Okay, so this is really like the Empress. So is this, what is it? Is it like a tarot deck, or because this is obviously the High Priestess, right? Magician, the Fool. So is this a tarot deck or an oracle deck? I am very confused. We have the Emperor over here. Very interesting. What is Aduro Sinsin? Aduro Sinsin. Hierophant, I guess. The Lovers. Alabasisepo. The Chariot, Karosar. So it's basically the tarot, but with just different names. Interesting. I'm unsure. Is this a death card? I don't know. I'm like inventing things. Of course, this is the Star, Devil, Tower. Oh. Wait, I got confused. This is Temperance. This is the Star. After going through all of the pages of the Meta Arcana suit, I conclude that that is your Major Arcana. Alright, so I really had to pause to peek at some of the pages or some of the cards under the physical suit just because this is something entirely new to me and I am getting surprised with each turn of the page. Here in the physical suit, you would have like an action phrase or like something for you to actually do, you know? And then you have the explanation here, and then you have a crystal pairing down at the bottom. I love the layout of the guidebook as well, how it's just all white in this part, and then you have colors towards the end. Small details like that really make everything a lot more attractive. So we have food meditation, future love letter. These are good things that we can practice actually. So that's really cool. And then we have the cannabis suit. So you have spirit, alchemy, wizard, medic, abracadabra. Okay, so obviously these are the magical cards. And then we have the oracle suit. You have Ocean, Yemaya, Oya. So these are guests or goddesses. Oh, we have Santa Muerte over here. All right, and then you have the integration suit. So this part would have like the title, the meaning, and crystal for you to work with, and a new thought pattern that they're recommending for you to try, I guess. Very interesting guidebook. Oh, okay, so there's a last suit here, the culture suit. All right. Oh, nice. So I think the culture suit is just because I saw Hood Love and Thribriety, I think, I don't know, I really have no idea what I'm talking about right now, but I'm sensing it could be something to do with the culture or the community or how you relate to other people, maybe like a social card. I don't know. Yeah, if you have already mastered this deck, please educate me. I'm not so sure, but yeah, like I said, we're going to explore this deck together and the guidebook as well. So we're going to learn things together, and I think that's a fun activity, so stick with me. All right, imprinting your deck. Okay, so that is how you consecrate your cards, connect and bond with your deck. You have what to ask, so like sample questions that you can ask the deck, when to ask. Okay, so making the reading the ritual. All right, so when to ask is basically your ritual on what to ask or the perfect timing for you to ask, and then reading for others, shuffling in spreads, and then you have several different spreads available. They also have a part here wherein they discuss about jumpers. So jumpers are cards that just fly out of your hands whenever you're shuffling or whatever. Usually it is something that's very important, or it's something that requires your attention. So that's like a special message from the universe. Same way as, stalker cards, how you get them, how you get the same card over and over. There's a specific message for you in that card. So yeah, so we have reversals, cleansing, clearing. Okay, so they made a mistake. They added 2 paragraphs of clearing here. You have the altar, and that's it. All right. So yeah, done with the guidebook. I'm gonna put that there, and we are going to discuss the cards. So, the cards are the same size as your Mystical Medley Tarot, as your other Liminal 11 decks. As you can see, we have cannabis leaves on the backing with, I don't know, are those cells, stars, whatever. It's just so psychedelic and trippy. I think I mentioned during the unboxing that I like this little detail over here, the border that goes under and over and under and over. I think it's just really cool. And in terms of the cardstock, it is sturdy, it is flexible though. There is some sort of resistance, which is good, because I feel like cards will last longer once, they have good quality, or at least a thicker GSM. Oh gosh, I hope I didn't ruin the arrangement of the cards. So yeah. So you have a very, very thin border, the one that I was talking about earlier, and I think it kind of ties in the whole image for me. Just for me. If you agree, let me know. All right, so I'm gonna zoom in a little bit so that you have a better view of the cards, and I'm gonna put on some, I don't know, maybe reggae music. Let's see. Okay, I think the last card got lost because this is the star card, so I feel like it should be right here in the beginning. But never mind that now because we are going to try to shuffle this deck. It is quite thick, so I'm just gonna use 1/3 of the cards just so that I can show you how well it shuffles. Okay, one card is upside down or right side up, or one card is telling me something. Let's see. Guidance. Since this specific card decided to show its face, let's see what Yewa means. Maybe there's a special message for me, for you, for anyone who's watching. So let's see. Yewa. It's good that they are alphabetically arranged because there are a lot. So that's number 98. So page 98. Okay, so let's see what Yewa wants to say. Yewa is seen with her sword and horsetail whip, which she uses as a guide in the underworld to help souls to their final resting place. She reminds you that even in death, you are not alone. A guide will always present itself when the darkest hour seems to be upon you. This could be a dove, a goat, or owls, which are all creatures of Yewa. Her dress is made of silk, symbolizing that essence isn't gone in death, it is only transformed. The silkworm sucks the essence from the tree and creates silk fiber using its saliva. The result is a fabric that is softer on the skin than any other material and was reserved for elites in history. The cowrie shells in her hair are a gift from Mami Wata. Alright, and if she appears, it is a sign to give yourself a large assortment of flowers. Uh, okay, that's a. That's pretty vague. I mean, the description itself explains who Yewa is, her outfit, which she symbolizes, I guess, but not really, not so much. It didn't really give me enough meaning, I guess, or perhaps I should research or do research about Yewa. Anyway, you have another keyword here. So I guess, you can already pull some meanings just by checking the keyword. But otherwise, I wouldn't have known that she accompanies people in their journey after death. I mean, there are skulls here, but I wouldn't have guessed that she is some sort of like a Charon in Greek mythology. Okay, anyway, I don't understand what she's trying to convey to me, but I'm just gonna return to her later. Let's do the shuffling once again. So the cards are thicker actually than normal tarot or normal cards that I have here. Plus, there's something about the quality of the cards. They're a bit hard, so I'm not so sure if these are meant to be riffle shuffled, but it does hurt a little bit, I guess, because the cards are really thick. But yeah, let me try to shuffle it this way. It also works this way. Actually, I feel like it should be shuffled this way just because, the cards are thick anyway. So even if you get bumps, it's not going to be super detrimental to the quality of your cards. But I digress. So when I was doing the flip through earlier and I thought, okay, so the meta arcana are obviously your major arcana cards, I had an idea that, maybe I can use these as signifiers for readings. Like instead of getting like a major arcana deck, I can just pull the majors from this deck and use it instead because I think they're absolutely beautiful. The images, as you saw, are so colorful, vibrant. There is not one boring pixel in any of the cards here. It's wispy, it's earthy, it's cosmic, it's colorful, it's dark, it's very earthy and grounding. So a lot of emotions are coming through. I feel hot, actually. That's so strange, but I feel quite hot right now, and that happens when I feel like I am very interested or intrigued about a deck. So I feel like this deck and I will definitely have a lot of learning to do. It will learn more about me and I will learn more about the deck. I would love to bond with the Metaphysical Cannabis Oracle deck very soon. I'm going to put it on my list because I just purchased a lot of new decks recently. So, I make sure to make some time for each of the decks so that, we get to acquaint ourselves with each other. But yes, like I said, it's It's a cross of everything. It's cosmic, it's historical, there's culture, there's ancient, and that is quite similar to how one would be like if they're smoking pot. I honestly feel like smoking weed actually allows you to release all of your inhibitions, which in turn, will effectively open your mind. Do you know? I hope I'm making sense, but yeah, this is a masturbation card, obviously, but yeah, I feel like this deck will teach me a lot of things, not just about cannabis, not just about myself, but even other cultures. So I think this is a really awesome deck to have if you're one who remains or tries to remain curious about the world and whatnot. So yeah, I am, like I said, I'm going into this deck blindly. I don't know much about this deck at all. But yes, this is something that's very interesting. I feel like I am unlocking a secret. And so, yeah, that is my very short review of the Metaphysical Cannabis Oracle deck by Liminal 11. Let me know what you guys think. Do you want this deck? Is it already in your bookshelf? Let me know. I would love to converse with you. If you enjoyed this video, consider giving it a like or perhaps subscribe to my channel for future videos like this. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, and I hope I see you again soon. Bye!